Well, what's up everybody? We are live, and today I thought I'm gonna play some Smugglers Run on the Game Boy Advanced. I don't know about you guys, but I had no idea up until recently that this game existed on the Game Boy Advanced, or that it had a port for it. I'm quite familiar with the PlayStation 2 game, and I believe there also was one on the GameCube, but let's see how the one on the Game Boy Advance is. And I'm going in fairly blind here. I had just played the first mission just to adjust audio levels and so on, but that's about it. And yeah, it's pretty much Smugglers Run on the like the other ones. You pick up packages, but quite interesting graphics. I don't know what this would be called, the terrain, if it's just some scaling effects they do, or it's some sort of voxel graphics like they did on the old, what's it called? Outlast or Outcast on the PC, the old one. Either way, this looks pretty awesome, even if the draw distance could have been a lot better, of course.
Get to the next checkpoint.
Let's go to the next checkpoint. Thank you. Oops, maybe we shouldn't drive on rocks. They might not be the best thing for the car, perhaps. Oops, and maybe avoid those trees as well.
Baby, but you tried that real nice.
Oh yeah. Finn, how did I not know this existed? Yeah, I say so to myself as well. I'm familiar with the PlayStation 2 and the one on the I believe it's on the GameCube as well. Oopsie, whoops, almost missed that one. So far not no police or stuff like that. That's often, but I guess that comes later on. That's one thing I remember. Oh, it just spins out like that, very weirdly. Either way, from the PlayStation 2 games, I remember last time I played the first one, the police and stuff like that. They work on the principle that apparently being attacked by bees or something like that is fun, because they are never ending, just swarming onto you. Kind of like the first, or not the first, the earlier Grand Theft Auto, GTA 3, the police in that game, for example. So far it's... oh, I do hear the popo. I was wondering when they were going to show up, and I guess we have our answer now, but I can't hear him anymore, so I guess he gave up. And totally looked like I was going into water or something like that, but I guess that wasn't that. Didn't seem like it at least. Oh. And we are missing our package. Thank you. so far the police don't seem to just crash into you all the time like they did do on the first one. Oops, maybe we shouldn't smash into trees as well.
Beautiful, tough guy. Really beautiful.
Oh yeah. Well, that was easy. Mission 4. Oh, that was one jump indeed. Nope. Kind of easy to lose control, or perhaps a bit to get used to the controls. Give me that, thank you. Well, the police have not been much of an obstacle so far.
Beautiful, tough guy. Really beautiful.
Oh, that was very easy. Let's go. Oh, now we have competition as well. Get that one, thank you very much. And let's smash into that tree just like I wanted. Nope, give me that. The hit detection is a bit off. Give me that, thank you. Nope, don't miss that one, thank you. No idea what happened there, we just bouncing around like that, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get, oops. There we go, nope, turn around. Really? I thought I did fairly well there, but apparently not. Nope. Well, I don't know how we're supposed to be able to get that one. Go, mine. There we go. Oh, well, I guess we can run through. There are some trees are ghost trees apparently. No, no, can't. Thank you. And let's do it. Oh, thank you. No. Okay, weird physics just bouncing around. I guess they, whoops, not like the Game Boy Advance have all that much power to be able to do fancy stuff. Okay. There we go, thank you.
Not bad, baby. You can just about drive.
Oh yeah. Easy peasy. And let's go. It's one of. Okay, let's see, can we get out of this? Thank you.
Quick, baby, next checkpoint.
No, of course they are behind a tree like that, thank you. To crash into a few trees before we do that, of course, and climb a gigantic mountain or two as well, because of course this is a supercar.
Get to the next checkpoint.
Will do. I do wonder also how this graphics works, if there's some scaling thing or whatever they did. The draw distance could have been a lot better, but otherwise it looks pretty good given the hardware. And also it would probably look a lot better if we view it on an actual Game Boy Advance screen. Given that it's a lot smaller. Let's see, where are we going here? There we go, didn't see it. Yeah, the police have so far not been any issues at all. But we do have a little horn. Beep beep. Best game ever. 10 out of 10. There you go, thank you. beep, beep. Nope. Didn't even see that rock. But okay, let's bounce around, thank you. That's bouncy. Not exactly easy to avoid some of these rocks and stuff like that. The extremely small draw distance, and you still drive fairly fast. There we go. And it's not like the car turns in a nickel or whatever the expression is. I can drive so much faster, but there we go. Easy peasy, mission complete. Well, that was pretty easy. Let's see. More police. Thank you. Well, I must say, so far this game has been very easy. I do know that the PlayStation 2 version gets a lot more difficult eventually. But that also have a lot to do with the police that's chasing you to the end of the world constantly without never ending. Oh yeah. Let's see. Looks like Off-World Interceptor. I'm not familiar, I don't think. Is that also a Game Boy Advance game? I don't... no, thank you. It doesn't ring a bell, at least not offhand like this. Thank you. Let's deliver this. Hopefully. Boink. Nope. No, maybe not. Go, easy. I think I just need one more. I guess we'll find out. Thank you. And let's see if we can avoid all the cars. Nope. We can just smash right into the first one we see, why not? Yeah, nope. There we go, thank you. Here we go, one more to go. That one. There we go. And we missed that one as well. Nice of them to put those thing. Nope, 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 nope. Can we still? I think I delivered at least. There's still one more to go. Well, I guess so. Nope. Don't. Go, nice, got him at least. Still one more to go. Okay, and we crash into rocks like that. Thank you very much. Nope, one more, why not? Sure could have done better work with how things work when you crash into stuff, when you just bounce around like some pinball. And would it be nice if my teammate could do some work here? Blue carp, no. There we go, can you please? There we go, thank you. Okay, that didn't make much sense, but apparently the game wanted to do a little spin around there. There you go. Easy. Here we go. Just pick up some packages, why not? Should be easy enough, hopefully. I guess we'll find out. Can't say that the police are doing all that much in this game so far. Barely been a hindrance, but no. So, and seems like pretty much anyone could have done that. Let's see, I got 3 drops. Well, let's see how that one goes. Hopefully it's not like picking up groceries like the previous mission. At least I actually did something. A bouncy police. The rocks are a lot more dangerous in this game so far. Rocks and trees. Yeah, that police pretty much helped me, I guess. That's very kind of them. you. I wonder how many missions there are in this game. Wouldn't be surprised if this one is fairly short. That was super easy. At least there are some rocks. There are apparently ghost rocks or something like that. So you can just drive right through them. Very nice. I guess that's preferable over those rocks that just makes your car bounce around. It was super easy. I guess some are just easily impressed. Can't drive much faster. There we go. The car doesn't go any faster, and I can only go in a straight line the fastest way. say that that does look fun. Well, I can't say that I agree all that much. So far this game has more or less been follow arrow, press button, and then when you see the little smoky thing, aim for that. It's been super easy, except for the levels where you actually have opponents to do the pickups. They have still also been fairly easy.
Beautiful, tough guy. Really beautiful.
And there we go. Another mission all done. And here we go. One of those with the opponents. Of course. Now all the obstacles are pretty much more of a annoyance than something to avoid. It's very difficult to avoid rocks and stuff like that. Or at least it's very easy to crash into everything, given that the draw distance is so poor, and it's not like the car will just turn instantly either. Teammate are not exactly much of a use here. Opponents and teammates just went away. Not complaining about that. Thank you very much. Would have been nice if you could also get the pickups from your teammate, given that they are quite lousy at this. There we go, at least we got one there. No, can you please? Of course. Can I get that back? No? Of course, they took that. we go. Oh, missed that one. Give me that, thank you. I don't know how it was with the other games, the PlayStation 2 versions, but didn't you get upgrades and stuff like that there? You earned money and perhaps you didn't get that in that game. I might confusing it with something else. I guess they skipped the police in this level. So far I've not been anything chasing you. Easy peasy. And here we go. Whoops. Oh, I guess they drive in.
No good, baby. Quick, baby. Next checkpoint.
Oh, okay. Didn't seem like my fault there, but why not?
Get to the next checkpoint.
Yeah, the physics here is a bit wonky.
Baby, hurry up.
Oh,
Quick, baby. Next checkpoint.
let's do it.
Get to the next checkpoint.
Miss.
Baby, that was magnificent.
Oh yeah, of course. wondering where they were.
You're nearly out of time.
Oh, there we go. We're gonna have police after us. See if they actually do anything as well. Wasn't much of a difficulty for those police. Guess it's the thought that counts or something like that. Or perhaps there were some new donut shop opened or something. Nope, they're still after me. Whoa, never knew this version existed. Well, same here. Or at least until recently I had no idea that this one existed either. I played the PlayStation 2 version as well as one of those on the GameCube. I believe there was one on the GameCube as well. Yeah, so far I can't say that this is exactly a good version, but at least it's a game at least. One thing I remember from the PlayStation 2 version is that the police is can be super difficult in that game. They are pretty more or less like bees that just swarm on you endlessly. Not so much in this game. So far the police and everything have been very easy. Rocks and trees are, however, one of the bigger obstacles in this game. Not that they have been much of an obstacle, but at least compared to everything else, that is something that's quite hard, difficult to avoid sometimes. Easy, easy. Ooh. Nice. Nope. Oh, yes, it's better when my teammate take it, but I'm usually not in a hurry. Let's do some bouncing. Thank you. Didn't get that one. There we go, thank you. I don't see anything how many of these we need to get before we win. I guess it said so in the beginning of the mission, I assume. Guess we couldn't get that one. Thank you for all the bouncing. Go. Nice. At least have a pretty consistent frame rate, at least more than you can say for some games. There we go, thank you. Nope, don't steal that back. Nice. Go. Let's do it. No. Nope. Let's flee, given that the cars will just swarm around like that. Let's do a little long turn and see if we can get this one. Nice. We need a few more. Go. Wine. My precious. How many packages do we need to deliver here? So far done 10 packages. I guess it's first one up to a certain point or something like that. Actually read the mission thingy. I'm sure it says there. Not that it's all that needed. Oh, there we go. New level. It's winter all of a sudden. And the police are after me. Oh, well, I guess why not climb up a wall? Because of course we can do that. definitely don't give up, even if they can't do much. Seems like the police is not getting more difficult than they are, which is not much. Okay, let's see. I wonder how many missions there are in this game. I'm guessing not that many. Or at least I wouldn't be surprised if there are. This is a quite short game. I guess we find out, assuming, well, that would depend on for how long we want to play this game, but let's go for a bit longer. One more package to go. Also, I can't notice any difference in car handling between the different terrains. I guess that's not too surprising. Oh yeah. And let's see, is it... No. I got that one, thank you very much. For Team Red, very nice. He looked like we intentionally missed that one. Can we please stop bouncing around? Thank you. Easy peasy. 3 to 1. Very nice. Got that one as well, thank you very much. Well, so far been super easy here. Oh, there they are. Starting to wondering where all those went. Teammate at least got that one, and hopefully he will just not intentionally miss the goal. Well, I must say it's a bit annoying when you smash into something and then the car for some reason just by itself does a 180. Doesn't make any sense, but why not? Oops, miss. And we lost that one. You please. He missed that one as well. Can they do basic stuff? Like, apparently not. Still going on. Oh, some of these levels are way too drawn out. we go. Yes. Let's see, we have done 10 now in total, so hopefully this is the last one. Guess we'll find out. It's still going on. Or do we have to go through the entire time? There is a time limit of it's still have 3 minutes left. I really hope that we don't need to go the entire time there. And how long was the time initially? I didn't look, but feels like it was probably something like 10 minutes or something like that. And that's a bit too much if I would say so. Oh, there we go. Why, thank you. Okay, let's see. Mission 23. There we go. And we got the Popo after us. Go. One more to go. don't do much more than making some siren sound. Okay. Calling me an ugly thing, that's not very nice. Or perhaps we are. Who knows? Oh, give me that, thank you. Thank you. Many of these I need to deliver. I guess we'll find out. Just follow arrows. Oh, thank you, teammate, for doing that. The physics of this game is not exactly great. No, gimme. I guess not. There we go. No, there we go. Thank you. And there we go. I missed all of those. Okay, and these levels, when you have opponents or teammates, they are way too drawn out. They're like 10 minutes long, which is not great. Well, there we go. No, thank you, teammates. There we go. Mine. I can't say that any level have so far been had any difficulty. That one. I guess we didn't get that one. Let's see, looks good for a GBA game, almost like a 3DO or Atari Jaguar graphics. Yeah, pretty much. Wouldn't say it does look fairly nice, at least given the hardware. The draw distance could have been way better. I would even take a bit slower frame rate for that, but either way. But the gameplay, they have did quite the big swing and a miss there. It's not the most fun game I have played so far. Can't say that. Would have been awesome to see more modern games use whatever voxel graphics or whatever this is, or would have been nice to see stuff like this in more modern games. I know they do exist, but they are quite rare. And there we go. That was a way too drawn out level, but I guess we won. At least. Oh, look at that. They were slight obstacles. Amazing. can do it. Pretty sure this would be last package to deliver. Easy peasy. Let's see, it's one of those team ones again that tend to be super drawn out. Let's see how this one goes. We had 8 minutes to clear this level, so probably gonna be a fairly long one. See, what GBA game would you want to see remade into modern 3D HD game? I'm fairly new to. I never had GBA, and there are tons of those that I have never played. I'm more or less only familiar with the big Castlevania and stuff like that. And I have not actually played much of those either. So I don't know. I would love to see like the Castlevania games. But I wouldn't want to see those in 3D. I would want them in more of a like an improved version of Symphony of the Night or something like that. With that types of 2D graphics. It's the same with the original Game Boy. I never had it when it was relevant. So an old friend had one which I played a little bit as a kid, but that was pretty much it. So there's also a lot of Game Boy games that I have never played. And I have been thinking of doing that on this channel, but I don't know. Those don't tend to get a lot of views, so it seems like I don't know if I want to do tons of those one. Either way, they're really good systems. I do enjoy some of them. I do have a 3D, a DS. I still have my original DS that I bought back in the day, and I really enjoy that one. That's I'm not a huge fan of specifically handheld. But that's a great system. And it's something that I sometimes use as well, still today. But for the most part, I usually play the RPGs on that one. I'm currently playing the Final Fantasy, what's it called, 4 something. The cute chibi type Final Fantasy that's a bit unknown compared to a lot of other Final Fantasy games, at least. But it's a pretty good game of what I've played so far. It's very much of the old classic styles. which I enjoy. Would also love to see that they do something like a new, not exactly the Game Boy Advance, but pretty much a modern equivalent of that, where it's very simple graphic for modern standards, but the games are cheap, because that is something. I believe back in the day, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games were quite a lot cheaper than the home console versions. I believe they were new, like $20 or $30 instead of $60, so around half the price. And would it be nice if we have something like that again? And I wouldn't hold my breath for that. I would bet that Nintendo will come out with something like a Switch 2. I wouldn't be surprised of that, at least. Which I feel it's a bit shame. I would more like to have seen. I do like it when the console handheld and the home console use the same games, but I would have liked to seen a separate home console and handheld, even if they are compatible and can play the same games. Nope, we missed that one. Oh, no, we still got it. Good. Let's see, I haven't played Final Fantasy since the PlayStation 2/Dreamcast days. Yeah, I have also. I have played Final Fantasy 13, but not all of them. I did play the original 13, but I don't think I never played through. I played quite a lot of the. Of 13.2, which I quite liked, and I haven't played much of the third one as well, but there are still pretty good games, but the ones after that I haven't played, and I have never played any of the online Final Fantasy. But I would love to see more of the more classic style Final Fantasy games. It's a shame that we don't see lots of that these days. And I have a lot of RPGs that I backlog that I would love to play through, but I haven't really had the time. They are so time consuming to play through these, or at least most of them. But one of those would be World of Final Fantasy. That one seems really nice. I have played some of it. I did a 10-minute gameplay video on this channel for it, but that is something I would like to do a full playthrough of. Oops. But unfortunately YouTube has a 12-hour time limit on a video these days. So you have to split the videos, which is not something I prefer to do, but well, I guess we will have to do that. But I have been thinking of maybe doing live streams on my second channels for games like that. I don't know. I haven't done it so far, I said it, but either way, there are a lot of RPGs to play out there. Also the what's it called, the Pixel remaster or whatever they're called for the Final Fantasy, that they did remade the classic ones, Final Fantasy 1 to 6. Those seems pretty awesome. And the old school Final Fantasy is something I also never actually played through. My introduction to Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 7, and I believe that was one of the earlier, because I live in Europe, and we didn't get the earlier Final Fantasy games. I'm not sure. We did get the PlayStation 1 version of Final Fantasy 6, but I believe that was after Final Fantasy 7. I'm not quite sure. Either way, Final Fantasy 7 was the first one I played, and also one of the few RPGs that I have played back to back 2 times in a row. I've never done that since. But my favorite would be Final Fantasy 9. Worst GBA game ever. Yeah, I was kinda agrees. Maybe not the worst one, but yeah, this one haven't been all that great so far. And I don't think it's going to get much better than this. Well, at least it's not frustratingly difficult or something like that, so you're stuck on replaying the same level over again. So I guess that's one thing it's got going for it. But it's doing one of the biggest sins when it comes to video games, and that's being boring. Doing it, and I'm guessing, well, I see how long this one is. I would assume that this is not a very long game, but I guess we'll find out, or perhaps we won't. It? Well, apparently so. We are on mission 28. Well, we are at least going to do until we get a new terrain, or, well, I guess we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if we are getting towards the end here. Not hard, but so ugly. I wouldn't agree that much. I kind of like this type of graphics. Not that I wouldn't call it good looking, but still, if it had a bit better draw distance, it would have been okay. Also, viewing this on an actual original Game Boy Advance would probably be quite beneficial as well, given that the small screen.
Faster, baby, faster!
Let's see. Look at those textures. There are no textures in. Oh. Okay, I missed that one. Well, I guess we missed that one. Hello, Fuzzy Beans. Either way, none of the terrain is actually, I don't think it's some kind of voxel graphics or something like that. So everything is just 2D sprites, or I'm not quite sure exactly how it's made, but I don't think any of it is actual textures. It's just boxes stacked in top of each other to make the effects. Kind of like they did on the classic game, what's it called? Outlast, I believe it was called. It has similar graphics, which looks a bit weird. Whoops. Oh, can we please get that one? There we go, thank you.
Faster, baby, faster!
I recommend you Stuntman on the Game Boy Advance. Well, that may be something to test. There are gigantic, there are tons of Game Boy Advance games that I have never played, so it's a system that I like, but oh, well, somehow games levels have went from dirt or super easy to actually being a bit difficult here. Well, why not? Thank you, Rock. There we go. Oh. Would be a lot easier if this car can avoid hitting all the rocks that we can't avoid. Oh, and it sure does help if the police just don't bounce me around like this. Oh, you bastard! just realized there is Crazy Taxi on Game Boy Advance. Well, I had no idea about that. Is that like a 2D or 3D version of that one? I could see that working pretty good on the system. Oh, thank you, Rock. Thank you.
Faster, baby, faster.
Yep, I'm going as fast as I can. It's a bit weird how the entire game have been super easy for the first 28 missions, and now it's became a lot more difficult all of a sudden. Well, I didn't even do much of mistakes there, but okay. Thank you. Can we do this now? Perhaps, I guess we'll find out. Well, give me a faster car then. Don't have this ridiculous time restraints. There we go. I see that one. Thank you. And well, how are we supposed to do this? Do we have like a turbo or something like that I'm not aware of? Let's see, I remember playing a Final Fantasy game on Dreamcast, but there is an official Final Fantasy on Dreams, and so what the heck was I playing? Well, that was a good question. There was, yeah, like Grandia 2, for example, yep, and there was it the other one, and I'm blanking now. You're driving, you have a flying ship and stuff like that. There was also a PlayStation. It was also a GameCube version on it. Skies of Arcadia. That was originally on the Dreamcast. Man. I think you have a turbo, and I don't think so. There's the map, that's the start menu, then we have just looking back and the horn. Nope, I don't see anything about the turbo. I try pressing both left and right shoulder button at the same time. That doesn't help either. So no, as far as I'm aware, there are no turbo. Oh, thanks for that. That green bar on the right corner, that's your life. If you hit something, that one goes down, then it goes up eventually on its own. Oh, I got it. And I must say it's a bit weird given that every mission so far, I believe this I'm on the 28th mission or something like that, and all of them have been super easy. You can sleep through pretty much most of them. And now it's on the edge of being able to... Oh. Can I just do a restart? I'm pretty sure we can't miss that one. Thank you. Note it say you can buy other vehicles. Yeah, I thought so, and I've not seen anything, but I might have missed something. Maybe you should try something, perhaps.
You
Exactly so. Let's see. Do we... I'm not sure if I can get back. Let's see. Quit. And nope, it... I can only switch between... There are other cars, but not something I can select. Maybe it's... I thought I tried to complete this level again, see if I just missed something, some store or something like that. Oops. And there you saw, now the little green bar went down when I smashed into that rock, but it eventually goes up again.
Baby, hurry up!
I remember that game being difficult in the latest stage on the PlayStation 2. Yeah, I also remember that the PlayStation 2 was crazy, but that was fairly consistently difficult, or at least it was somewhat early on. I remember the police that chased you were like a swarm of bees or something like that. They were just what's the word? Yeah, they were just all over you and they never quit. They were kind of like the police cars in the earlier Grand Theft Auto games. to that rock. Yeah, I must say it's a bit weird how every single level was super easy right until that one where it just became super difficult all of the sudden. Easy peasy. Well, that was super easy. Let's see, I saw a long play and the guy seemed to use the same buggy, so I don't know. Good luck and have fun. Well, thank you. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. You can... I think you can unlock a new cars. Or at least there were some arrows to the side when you select the car, and then you press up or down to select the color. So I do suspect that you can get other cars, but nope, there was nothing there to buy anything. And also went back to the menus and I couldn't see any store or something like that to buy vehicles. Oopsie doopsie. Oh, thank you, tree. No way to avoid that one. I'm trying. We can do it. 24 seconds.
Faster, baby, faster.
Seems like we do a slight mistake and that's it, more or less. There we go, thank you. And that didn't give pretty much no time.
No good, baby, no good at all.
Yeah, I agree. Might have be just a bug or something, perhaps. I don't know. Seemed like it didn't give the checkpoint didn't give any time, or very little at least.
Faster, baby, faster.
That one gave a lot more. got stopped by any rocks or trees this time, so this doesn't work. I'm kind of doubting that we can complete this.
Baby, hurry up!
Well, don't give me some more time to do this then. There we go, thank you.
No good, baby. No good at all.
Yep. Yep. Very nice. Well, either way, I must say this was not exactly the best game out there. I kind of preferred the PlayStation 2 version, I would say. But either way, quite a boring game, but I'm gonna end the stream here. But I appreciated everybody who stopped by, and you all stay awesome, and hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye bye.